Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Figure this out eventually. Greetings, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's channeling. All right. All right, we'll do messages in the beginning and questions, Q&A. Those are in here. You should be muting people as they come in. I have no idea if that works or not. I guess it worked right there, I guess. So, all right, blessings, everyone. And here we go. Greetings. I'm Gabriel. Light and love to you all. One of the greatest tests on this world is trust. Trust of others and trust of yourself. There's many gambles that are being made on this world, always. But that is how you change your timeline. You change to another timeline, is to try something new. But many have difficulty doing so. Some are very confident, but also not always. Some confident, and no matter what happens, they just go for it. But that is how you move to another level. And usually you'll have a lot of help around you to help you in this transition, even if there's a fear factor along with it. But that is usually where trust comes from, is to trust your instincts in your new transition, such as a move, a job change, whatever, a new business, whatever it might be. This is how you hop timelines, and this gives you indication that you might leave a timeline where you never were that comfortable, and you move to another one, but sometimes it's not always of the best circumstances, but it's also, you can always move to another one also. Such as those that jump from relationship to relationship as a timeline jump also. To give an idea of how that works. Just usually you have a collective consciousness around you that's assisting you during this transition. No matter what happens, positive or not so positive, but there's many lessons involved with it. But this is a time of change as you go into your fall schedule. Much changes, and you will feel this. Some of you will definitely feel a jump in timelines. Some of you gradually move, and some are taking huge leaps, and this is the time for it. So, blessings and happy adventures. We're all with you. Remember that. Greetings to you again. We are the Pleiadian Council of 5. I am Deanna. Our vibrations are close to you. As we are assistants along with others, we might be of distance because there is a clutter of entities around your planet at this time. And sometimes you're not always knowing what messages are coming from where, because there's so much around many of you at this time. At this moment, we are assisting as much of your weather and your political climates, but also soul change as humans become more aware of their own soul and their transition from this world to others. We're bringing assistance where we are allowed to. And also for less materialism and more soul ideas of your strengths. And basically how we do this is through culture change, through what you call this pop culture situation, as you call it. And some of us are ground crew on your planet, but most likely you will not see us. We are not, well, I can't go into that, but either way, we are assisting your world vibrationally. You can say we're assisting the hippie movement in some regard, but your version of it. I'll be happy to assist your questions today. There are several of us here, so whenever you are ready.
Okay, first on the list is Logan.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings, everyone. My two questions today are, why have I been having the same dream at the same place repeatedly throughout every night?
You have not finished that place, it seems. You're going there. Yeah, there seems to be you are finished. You have not finished your connection with that place. It seems that you are still discovering much about yourself. You're also assisting others, but it's part of your soul mission. So I'm not sure if you're going to have a dream of this place again, but definitely you're going to be there for quite some time from what I'm seeing. I don't have a clear indication of where this is, but I do see that you will be there for a while. It does seem like it has to do with first contact, but also awakening of those here. Of course, first contact is down the line, of course.
Yes. My second question is, why do these dreams feel like a parallel reality to some extent?
Oh, yes, because they are. Yes. And you're just becoming aware of it because seems like you will make more sense to you down the line. Others are having the same dream you are. So, as you're connecting with them, it's hard to say right now. But it's possible you might meet somebody that has the same dream. Maybe not that one, but another one, but it will be connected to that one. So, that is a parallel reality, though. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Daria.
Hello, Diana.
Greetings.
Greetings. So I was wondering, I always ask the same question, but maybe something personal. What is my connection to you guys? Your collective.
Well, you do connect with us here and there. You are what we call ground crew here, as you are aware, and you're discovering things about yourself you're not aware of. Also, you seem to be in like a secret agent here in some regards, from what we see. Not all beings are aware why you're here. They know you're here, but don't know why. So, and it's probably best you don't know why either.
Well, I think I shut it off for self-protection.
Yes.
So that's the thing. So even if they search my brain, they will find happy cues and Looney Tunes and funny unicorns and everything. So yeah.
Well,
anyway,
yes, it seems like when reptilians connect to you, they see more of a mirror on themselves.
Yeah.
Than what's going on with you. So you do a lot of that, is what we are saying.
Of course. So thank you for that. Another thing, I was no, I will connect like to these deep questions on a personal, private matter. So I will just ask, do you have anything for me for my funny pockets?
Well, yes. One moment. Well, we've seen Ronald McDonald. Apparently, you've been having a conversation with him, asking him why he is in that position. Why is he doing that? Why is he selling himself out? If that makes sense to you, but we do see you talking to him.
Yeah, that feels
or
like
throwing things at him.
yeah, but that's probably now in Astral.
Yes. Because he did not have to take that role. He did not have to do that, especially I was connected to children. He could have refused it, but he chose not to. And now he's kind of trapped there from what we were seeing. Kind of sold himself out. Sold his. So if you're wondering how you sell yourself out, that is one way of seeing it.
Yeah. Well,
it wasn't positive, but of course that changed. So.
Wow.
And he is a lot darker than he used to be, as you are probably aware. Because there is hypnosis energy with him.
I don't think I will get happy meal from him. No.
Yes, I don't.
Leave that to. So we'll just a question, because probably many people are questioning. Well, when does McDonald go down? Future.
Most likely not in your lifetime. It'll be hundreds of years from now.
Okay.
When the awakening takes place. The major one.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Happy night. Good night.
Okay, next up is me.
Yes.
So sorry, who am I speaking to? Pleiadian 5, was it?
Yes, Diana. Yes.
Diane, thank you. Sorry for that. Diane, I had, I think, a demon in my room the other night. I believe I asked it to help me go more negative again after my fast and to learn what I didn't want to eat anymore. sort of those sort of lessons.
Well, yes,
Is
they're
that-
trying to push you down to a lower vibration. Yes.
Right.
A vortex opened, and even a false version of Yeshua was there also, we were seeing. They're trying everything they can to take control of your energy. It was not successful, but they are you are some of their homework, it seems. They're trying to figure you out.
Yeah. It's been very helpful for me, actually, because I'm learning a lot, which has been good.
Well, yes.
But,
You see how they operate, yes.
yeah, that's awesome. Do you guys have any messages for me, or is there anyone with messages?
Well, yes, we also, to add to that, we see you going into their portal and sending light to them, and even talking to them. You might not remember, that might be a little bit heavy to remember, but you do talk to these entities. And they are connected to the Vatican. And you go there also, it seems, because that is where the root of a lot of this control of your planet is. So I do see you there often. You might not see it now, but that seems to be a place you've been going to often recently.
Wow, I actually love talking to the negative beings after they've attacked me.
Yes.
Always good conversations.
Well, you're learning a great deal, and they are learning a great deal from you. So you don't want to give in to their low vibrations. You're just there to send light to them. So it is quite a great exercise, yes.
Yeah, it's great. Okay,
Just
thank you very
making-
much.
Yes, it's just making you stronger. And that is why you're going to the Vatican, is because that is where many of them are at this time. So most likely you'll get more information on this. So
Thank you.
yes.
Blessings. Much love. And next up is David.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Is there any galactic updates for me?
One moment. One moment. Yes, it seems like, well, one moment. You seem to be removing a lot of lower vibrations, reptilian energies from this planet. And you don't just remove them, you go with them. It's like you're taking like a child, taking their hand, taking them home. You're doing that with them also. Maybe not holding their hand, but you are going with them, it seems. I also see a lot of canine energies. It seems like there's a lot of canines assisting you in this. There's other beings involved, but I see a lot of canine presence, as they seem to be, your good luck charm, and you seem to get along quite well. So, and they get along with the reptilians also, even if they're trying to, even if they're not exactly acting the kindness on them. So, and these are the beings that come off planet to yours, you call as Rectus, and you just like, you don't really belong here, so you take them home, it seems. That's what we have at this moment. There's more, of course, but that's what we can connect with at this time.
Okay. And and do I have any connections with your group?
Yes. We're not that well known, but yes, you do connect to us in Astral. One moment. Yes. One moment. One moment. You do connect to our libraries of knowledge. You do come to us that has a lot of the histories of this Earth to more understand the different species that are visiting your planet. So that is what I'm seeing at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, next up we have Omran.
Hello.
Yes.
I think it was Diana, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. I have a question regarding an information from the book of Revelation. It says that Archangel Michael and his angels defeated the dragon or threw him out of heaven. This dragon, was that Enki?
Yes, but I also believe that it was representing other entities also. It was not just Enki. And it was others involved, but yes.
Okay, if that's true, what's my connection to that scenario? Or
Well, I do see you there, but I don't see you throwing them out. I believe you were... Obviously, the Bible is not entirely written correctly, but
no,
you were... Actually, I see you taking their knowledge and helping others understand it more. I believe that was mostly what it was. So what was presented there was not correct. You were actually... It was much more than that, of course, but you were actually educating others. And also, yes, I believe he was in a bad mood also, from what I'm saying. But either way, I see a lot of that going on. I believe you already experienced that. But even that has a purpose to it. But there's a lot there that they don't want the public here. But I believe you have an idea. But I see many positives along with it, actually.
all right, that's a good one.
And there's a lot of resurrection also, meaning you're with his knowledge will be resurrected here, basically, over time.
Yeah. And my second question is, I got a message from another channeler that his son Marduk is active in Mesopotamia, in the countries of Syria, Iraq, and so on, and is keeping those areas at a lower vibration and doing his whatever work he's doing, which is not good. And I am very much in those areas, trying to balance those areas. Do I run into him or come into a fight with him?
Yes, you see you actually following him around when you can. You do look for him, because when he is around, it is like a snake energy. It is quite lethal. But when those ideas get into someone's head, it is hard for them to get those ideas out of their head. Ideas of violence or whatever it might be, or low vibrational ideas. So yes, you are doing what you can there, but it is quite overwhelming and tiring from what we see also.
Yeah, he is an Anunnaki, son of the Anunnaki, and
yes.
And yeah, I think I don't know, I just didn't like him the first time I saw his name, even though I didn't know him at that time, but I could feel that what kind of being he was.
Yes, it's like a shadow being, basically.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Blessings to you.
Have a nice day.
Okay, if we can move on to Emmy, because I've just got to get Colin's questions, please. So, Emmy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
My first questions are actually for my cousin who couldn't make the webinar. Her name is Mary.
Yes.
And her first question is, how are her children taking her spirituality? Are they getting weirded out?
They are trying to ignore it, but they also realize what she is saying is actually awakening parts of them, but they are denying it. So they're going to shut it down as much as they can, but they do. Part of them realizes it probably is real, but yes, it's scaring them. But because they're not ready for it. So, but we say continue. Well, go by what you feel, whatever feels safe for you, basically. Thank you.
Oh, that's nice. And her second question is if there are any meaningful messages for her.
Well, for her children is, well, this is a test for her and them. But basically the idea is for her to, well, because they're going to help her awaken her own abilities. Basically, it does seem like it's helped her her intuition is going to activate more, connecting to them. Basically, this type of connection will just make her stronger. What to say to them, what not to say, should most likely pick up energies around them also. That's the message.
Thank you very much. And my first question for you is, what are our connections?
We do connect to you in your dream state, not our dream state, your dream state. For healing, you do connect to our libraries of knowledge. your Donald Trump is connected to us in a certain way, and for well, it's not important right now. If someone to connect with him, they go through us sometimes. So, without being seen, basically, it's another way of connecting to him. Basically, to slap him around.
Make him act right.
Yes.
And are there any meaningful messages for me?
Yes, we are seeing amphibian energy around you that is actually healing. Also, it does seem like you're clearing a lot of lower vibrations that have been attacking you recently. You're still getting used to your power to remove these lower vibrations. It is a test. I believe a lot of this is coming from a past life. It's not karma, it's just you're releasing a lot. And some of it is not releasing very well. So it is past lives that you're actually letting go. That's why you feel like you're being attacked. Part of you is holding on, is what we are seeing. So now you have an idea of that. You can be able to send your healing to that and break the ties.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, next up is Colin. I've got his questions. What is my relation to Melchizedek? I don't know. If I said that right.
Melchizedek.
If we are connecting to this correctly, I believe this is a father figure to you in another incarnation. I don't believe it was that incarnation, but was another incarnation. So you still feel very connected to this energy because it's still, you know this person very well. So I believe this was like not just a father figure, a friend, and many incarnations of this. So even that incarnation in particular, we're not getting a whole lot of feedback on, but not for public use for what we are seeing. But either way, yes, you're very connected to this person. Blessings.
Sorry, and the second question is, does the council have any messages for me? So your council.
Yes, you do connect to us to understand your abilities. And you do connect to us in secret. There is a place in Astral where it is not seen, where people don't know where you are going, and you do connect to us in secret, because sometimes Astral is open for everyone, but not every place. But you are learning your abilities, your lessons that are in a different way. There's also other realities that you created within our council. If you meditate on, most likely you'll see there are very strange realities, but they are kind of like psychedelic realities. I believe you feel actually at home sometimes with that. And it is, yes, giant mushrooms and things of that sort. But that's just either way. What do you think? What is it your Alice in Wonderland it comes from? So there's actually, well, there's a lot either way. I'll let you connect with that. Blessings.
Thank you. Humberto, next.
Greetings.
Okay, I don't see him. Next up is Mary.
What seems to be here?
Okay, next up, Stephen.
Hello, Diana.
Greetings.
Greetings, much love. I was just wondering, does any energies around me at this time have a message for me who's been trying to connect with me at this time?
One moment. Well, we see many Martians around you in a positive way. Amphibians for healing. And also Zetas around for protection. Yes, sounds. You don't normally see them for protection, but they are there for protection. 1 moment. But they say your Martian knowledge will start to show itself. Yes, it's a little bit strange. If you see a giant bunny rabbit that is a symbol on Mars that was actually used. Maybe not the most friendliest rabbits, but it is, the bunny rabbit is definitely on that world also that you are connected to, not necessarily having an incarnation. It is a symbol. It is also within them a military symbol. It has many meanings behind it, and you're very connected to that. Imagine you can visualize that. It's also showing of change that the Martian energies are coming more knowledgeable in your reality slowly, but your world will eventually see itself as more Mars connected, as it's already with your space flights. It's like, how strange how, of course, there's reasons for that. Why would you want to go to Mars when you still have to repair your own world? So there's reasons behind that, of course. And I imagine your intuition will be able to open, because you do seem to be part of that from what we are seeing. So we'll leave you with that. Blessings.
Yeah, awesome. I have like a lot of bunnies that's around my job, and I see them all the time out there. A second question is just any message from my galactic family in general, just anybody out there. Thank you.
Well, it does seem like there's a lot of mantis around you. They seem to walk around where you are, maybe your work or your home, and they crack a joke from what we are seeing. Especially at home. At work, maybe not so much, but definitely at work. So if you're watching television or on your internet and you go somewhere, they don't know why, but you get humor from it, most likely they have something to do with that. It's also, the Zeta presence is around you because at this time you are at an underground base, it seems, at least astrally, and you're bringing assistance to humanity, but it's not being mentioned what is going on because of the sensitivity that is there. That is the message at this time.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
Next up is Miguel.
Hello, Diana.
Yes.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Yes.
My first question is about a dream I had this past weekend. It was a very strange dream where people looked like they were werewolves, but more humanoid, and they were carrying guns. Could you tell me more about this dream that I had? Oh, they could also shapeshift.
Yes, that's what I was going to go into. It does seem like some of these humans are realizing they can shapeshift into canine. And that was coming, from what I'm seeing, these humans began to realize this. And it terrified many of them, of course. They realize they're part of a canine race, a wolf race, and there's other different. So think of, you are living your daily life, and all of a sudden you realize they can shapeshift into another being. So that is what's going on there, and you're very much involved with that reality. Reason for the guns is because they're in shock mode right now. So you can make a movie out of this, and most likely there will be one day.
Yeah, it had that feeling of a movie. Is this another planet, or where is it?
Yes. I don't believe it's another Earth. I believe it's humanoid, but it is another planet, yes. And not everyone can shape-shift like, but most are. So, and those that can are absolutely terrified, and those that can are terrified also. So it's quite a fascinating situation there. And it's actually a primitive site. It does have technology, advanced technologies, but it is also primitive. It's more simplistic than your planet.
Thank you for that, Diana.
Yes.
And my second question is there any messages from the Council of Five, from your council?
Yes, you connect to our council for healing. You do go to us, many do for relaxation from this world. We do have worlds in the Pleiades that are tucked away, just like paradise worlds that you could do connect with, and others here do also. where you just relax and just take a load off for a very long time. There are giants on these worlds also, so it's whatever you imagine is most likely there. Fairies, but it's definitely a lot of giants, but not on all worlds, with some definitely. So Yeshua is also there. Also, you do connect to him there. You see him in a totally different way, of course. He's actually quite comical and laid back. Not to say he wasn't underworld, but either way. Blessings.
Thank you, Diane. Blessings.
Okay, next up we have Liz.
Hello, Dana. Well, it looks like I'm going through a very big shift right now. I've been seeing things or recognizing truth on what I hear and what I see. It's very crude world actually here. It's a big wake up. Is there any messages for me?
Well, yes, it does seem like you're connected to the network of, I want to say, information. And you're receiving way more than you want, but it is part of your mission here. Well, from what I'm seeing, you are like a detective. You are looking for something. So, and you're not always known, beings aren't always aware of what you're doing or who you are. So, but it does seem like you're on a mission of finding whatever it is you're trying to find. So,
Finding truth.
Yes, well, we can't go into it here, but it is sacred information, of course.
Yes.
Your North Korea has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
And other places, of course.
On that, I felt very, very peaceful yesterday, a really deep peace. It's like there was nothing I could reach for that would show that would be a war happening anytime soon. So
yes, that was reversed. As you see, someone pushing for a timeline of war, and that was diverted. And notice how quickly that was diverted, actually.
Yes. Yes.
Done overnight, you can say. So there's definitely a presence here.
Yes, we've been working hard, actually.
Yes, because it was going very close into war, and there were timelines where war is happening right now, but you have been shifted away from it. So for something to shift that quickly shows you have a presence here.
Yes, and what is my connection with the council?
For us, you came to us for extra help here, and also for basically extra guidance, as we are asked to come closer to your Earth for assistance such as this. That's another reason why we are here. We're not normally heard of or known that we even exist. We have situations like this where you can say we came out of nowhere, you can say. So we don't see anything. We do see your Kim Jong-un finding his way out eventually. It'd be some time. It is up in the air, but we do see his removal eventually. He might ask to leave. It's hard to say at this time.
Okay.
So that's the message. Blessings.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is Michelle.
Hi, Diana.
Yes.
I would like to know anything you guys want to tell me. I don't know if we have any relation, if have any ties to you or anything, or if you guys just want to tell me something.
Just follow your instincts. It seems like you're making hard decisions, but it is good for your soul. Just follow your instincts. You see a grace period where you'll be able to relax. I believe that has not showed up yet, but I believe it is on the horizon, where you can take a break from your life, from what it seems. A break from troubles, from what we are seeing. Hopefully that's helpful.
What kind of time frame is that?
Possibly a couple weeks. It is maybe a week and a half, a couple weeks.
Cool.
At this time.
All right. My second question is, are there Any messages from either the Hathors or the angels I work with of the healing for me, or whoever wants to come in for my highest good at this moment?
Well, we also do see, before we go into that, I believe this will be somewhat helpful. We do see a tiger side of you, and I believe you kind of know about that. So if there's a part of you that kind of slightly lashes out at others for a good reason, of course, that is the tiger side of you, the feline version side.
Like the Sirius tiger?
Yes.
Sirius B? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But as for the Hathors, they say there are times when you bring a healing to yourself, you might not feel like it's working, but it is. But there are certain vibrations they have not fully let go of for you to feel the full healing. So just continue with your work. You will see. There's always a change in your energy field when you do these healings for yourself and others, of course. You're clearing out karma also, from what you're saying.
Yeah, can't get rid of it apparently ever.
Well, that's why relaxation is good, and you will find that.
Thank you, much love.
Blessings.
Okay, next up is Lucy.
Greetings, Lucy.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi. I have so many different questions. First, I guess I would like to know, okay, my guides changed. And
Yes.
I don't know why, and I guess there's an Indian, and I would just like to know who they are and why did they change, and is my granddad still one of my guides?
Granddad is still there, yes. The Indian. I'm getting the name Mutov. I don't know if you have a name for this Indian, but I have a name, Mutov. That seems to be your main guide from what we were seeing.
What tribe is that? Do you know?
I don't believe he's saying. One moment. Sitting Bull. Connected to Sitting Bull.
Okay. Well, right. And so I know I have 4 Pleiadians who are protecting me, like the 4 corners.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I did have his name was Louis Auliwa or something. Like I call him Louis. He's a Pleiadian time traveler. And I wondered if he was still around and what messages you have, like with the council for me.
There's also a feline presence around you, but up above you. What we are seeing. One moment. As for message, yes, you are guided. You're being guided in a new direction of healing. You most likely, they say, you will start to feel like a kid again. You probably already feel that way. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm going backwards.
Yes.
I told my cells to quit going forward.
So, yes, it seems to be quite beneficial, and it should also assist with your longevity and also your health. It should assist your health and.
Right. And so instead of an operation, it's actually going to fix my spine.
It is gradually, yes, we are seeing.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. So the planting of the crystals around the house and blessing them, when I put them in the ground, it was strange. I could feel the whole world. Is that?
Oh, yes. They'll also say the tree energy is strong with you also.
Yeah, I love my trees.
Yes, they rebuild themselves. And you're connecting to that quite strongly also.
Okay, so I'm on my path and I'm doing well.
Yes, you can meditate with the trees if you wish. That should bring you helpfulness and your usefulness.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
blessings. Yes.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, next up is Kingsley. I think he wanted to ask his questions.
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Greetings. Do I have any messages?
One moment. Yes, it seems to be recently a reptilian presence around you that was not helping you. I believe it was from friends of yours trying to lower your vibration from what we are seeing. I believe you're successful in clearing your energy field. But also those that are friends of you, you seem to be assisting them in their own awakening. Maybe you're not saying it verbally, but they are picking up your energy, which is assisting them to see things differently. So ever so slowly it is moving with them. So they might feel like they are magicians also in some regard. It will take some time for them to fully realize it though. That's a message.
Thank you. I've been meditating more and getting lighter. Been working on the levitation and stuff. Yeah. Is there anything you want to say?
Anything to help with that?
Yeah.
Realize the sun energy is of assistance. I believe that has been mentioned. You can visualize the sun energy basically to help lift you off the ground, go through your body, lift you off the ground. And where you can move, you can also move through objects, through walls and such through this. So at least you can visualize it, which should bring you a sense of clearing your chakras and clearing your mind. Your mind is actually in quite good shape. And so the idea is to remind your body that you can do these things. And your mind and your body have to connect, of course, in a way that way you can activate your body for levitating and floating as you wish to do. So hopefully that's helpful. Just continue on your route in your direction. You'll have success, as you already have.
Thank you.
Okay, Carrie's Atwood. Her first question is, who is around me trying to connect with me?
Always seeing is Yeshua's energy. I see him putting a ring on your ring finger, and it's just to help you with stability of your direction. It is kind of cryptic with that message, but you are on. Basically, you are manifesting. You are on your path. That's all I said at this time.
And Carrie's second question is, are there any messages from my galactic family?
Yes, you are removing a lot of lower vibrations from the feline group, so you can think more clearly. I believe I believe you felt some of the drama from them in some regard, like uncertainty. Maybe you're not on your path, that you're not connecting, you're not doing what you're here to do. Some of that is actually from the felines, from many incarnations with them. They've been tested. You've been tested with them also. So basically, it seems like you are clearing your path so you can think more clearly. And I feel like from what we pick up, you feel lighter in some regard, at least spiritually. That you feel like a balloon, but a balloon in a way where you feel just more of yourself, your energy field. That sounds a little bit strange, but either way. That didn't come out the right way, but either way. It's good vibrations, basically. Blessings.
Thank you. Next up is Bobby. Can you unmute, Bobby?
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Diane, for coming in. I just got one question. 1 second. I've been using meditation so I can remember more and more about myself, so I can figure out why I'm here, what I came to do. I just like some advice on connecting to my life purpose, because I don't really connect with, having conversations. In this kind of format, it's usually just kind of signs and stuff that I pick on or don't pick up on. So just looking for some advice on how to connect with my life purpose.
Well, we are seeing a lot of space travel around you, such as NASA, but in other realities, even this reality. So space travel, alien travel is very connected to you. So this should help you in your connection process. Such as bringing technologies here, also we see you being a part of that. Part of the Zeta program, but also the Pleiadian program, mostly the Zeta program. So it seems like a lot of the Zetas, you purposely erase your mind, but also you are slowly reawakening. Of course, you are connected to other beings. We see the Zetas is very much part of the memory wipe. And connecting to their energies should help you understand your path. Hopefully that's helpful.
Oh, thank you. It is.
Yes.
All right. Bless it.
Okay, next up is Dragon.
Hi.
Yes.
I love you, Pleiadians. I appreciate all the help your collective gave me when I was first awakened many years ago. Without spoiling anything, can you provide some details on what fun my ship is up to with the Pleiadians and others, Pluto and Mars? Is it some mischief or good stuff? And am I involved in the astral sometimes?
Well, it does seem like, from what I believe, this should bring some humor. They do seem to bring some politicians onto their ships and ask them what they are thinking. It's like they have comments. Of course, they wipe their minds and send them back, but there's a lot of that going on. Even musicians, they do the same thing. Sometimes they're just help them, remind them why they are here. So I believe, was it Miley Cyrus? I believe that actually helped her a lot. She had to go on the ship several times. But she has changed a lot of her demonic ways. But there are other musicians that are involved with this also, and it seems to be you're enjoying that quite a bit also, because it does bring you can most likely see other actors or other public figures changing their ways. Jim Carrey is another one, but that was more of a kinder revelation for him. Others was like, what are you doing and what you're thinking? For him, it was a lot more kinder, of course.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I had a personal connection through someone else with Jim Carrey.
Yes.
My second question is, when talking with another part of the Pleiadian collective, we called Abner, there was mentions of watchers called Hocklians. I've never found any reference to them online. What are they? Are they mantids or something else?
Hocklians, they are. Well, they are hawk-like. Some of them are, but they do have insectoid within their species. From what we are seeing, they are very humanoid. They do have some Pleiadian, but they are. We do see them humanoid. They do have wings. Some of them do, like your angels. So they do have. Some of them do have beaks, also like a hawk. A lot of them do not. Some of them choose that. So there's a mixture of everything. Even with your insectoids, some do have insectoid. They are just. I see them observing this Earth at this time. They're not saying anything at this time. But you can feel free to connect with them if you wish.
Thank you very much. Love and light.
Okay, next up is Terrence.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings.
So, like the other day, I was when I was meditating, a being introduced itself to me by the name of Tetra from the underworld, and then just kind of left. Can you give me an information on the connection that I have with this being?
Well, it does seem like you're assisting this one with more positivity. It's like a daughter of yours from another lifetime. And, you know, so you have, like, some have children, they go to the dark side, they want to explore that part. So this is a daughter of yours. So it's one that you're still connected to. I believe she was feline in other incarnations. I'm not giving, it doesn't, well, what you are seeing her is that she can shapeshift. But I just see it's a daughter of yours, and I see many connections with her, because it does seem like you still are blood connected to her. So I believe you're just going to explore it, and I believe she'll bring messages to you also, from what I'm seeing. That's a message.
Thank you. My second question is, do you have any messages for me?
Yes. It does seem like you are on many projects at this time. Yes, quiet for many reasons. For your protection, of course. Part of the political environment, and also the environment, that's for nature. You are very busy. You are part of Pleiadian councils, several councils. As for bringing enlightenment, many of you here already are very part of the first contact in the future. But I believe with your presence, you're just like, when I see you as a professor, and you have like your school for certain those that are willing to attend your class. As for awakening and whatever it might be, you seem to be a teacher of many things, from what I'm seeing. So that's the message. So.
Thank you very much.
Okay. The next one is Pete, if you're there.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Diana. It's Pete. My question for today is that I've been feeling a lot weird lately, like as if I was shifting through so much dimensions.
Yes.
That it starts to, how you would say, shake my mind up so much that it was causing some form of I don't know what to say it, but it's more like a concussion kind of a expression, if I'm putting it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Like as if I'm constantly slamming into a wall. And at the same time, I just feel like that my self-reasoning was starting to move in and out in a sense.
Well, one way is to ground your energies, but you are ascending to the fourth dimension. There seems to be knowledge there that you are connecting to and bringing back with you. There's a lot of unicorn elemental energies around you also in this. I'm not sure. You're trying to clear this so you don't have to live through it. What is it that you want to do with this?
I would like to bring it into physical reality in a sense. Like manifest it within my self to bring that knowledge into within me in a sense.
Well, yes, just continue in this direction. We also recommend, this is up to you, to write things down or maybe make a video or document it in some ways, what you are seeing. It would help others, because others are doing this also, and they feel like they're having a psychotic moment. So I believe this will get easier for you also. Just let it flow. I believe it will just get stronger and stronger from what we are seeing.
Okay. Alrighty. The next question. Lately, when I just been connecting to my astral wife or Andromedan wife.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like that when I get connected, and due to what my first question, whole sense of awareness just shifts up and down in a sense. Is there a way that I can? Is there a way that I can help balance that?
One way is to connect to the sun energies, meditate with them to go through your chakras. It does seem like clearing out a chakra clearing will help with this. You don't have to use the sun; it will help, but you can also just use light from the angels to clear out your chakras. It should help. You might want to leave the light with your chakra, like your root chakra, to bring it in, hold it, and then let it go to the next chakra, hold it, and then let it go. The idea is to clear out. This should help you. It might take a few times, but and also to clear your entire energy field. So hopefully that brings assistance to you.
Thank you, Diana, for the assistance.
We'll send you energy and assistance also. Blessings.
Much love.
Diana, that's all the people. Much love. Thank you for doing that.
Namaste, everyone. Happy connecting. And we're always there for your connections. Blessings.
I was
Thank you. Anybody have a blessing? Anything? No, that's okay.
Namaste.
All right, thank you, everyone. And we're doing a chat question. It's about 10 or 20 minutes after this. So, all right, much love, everyone, and good night.